thing does not do what I want. Oh, alright. Well, hello. Has been months for me doing this, but okay. I promised a labor story on my YouTube. Are you ready? From the moment I knew I was pregnant, I already told everyone, like, yeah, she's coming early. I'm not doing the whole 40 weeks. Like, she's gonna be early. I'm sure. By the way, I'm a little bit sick, so I might sound a little bit different. But yeah, Sunday, yes, Sunday the 4th of November, at around 6:30 in the morning, I started feeling pains, like cramps and stuff. And they actually came quite regular, so every 10 minutes. And I was waiting to get worse, or so they came like faster, not every 10, but maybe every 5. Like I was waiting and waiting. But it did not happen. So, but maybe I was thinking, yeah, maybe it's pre-contractions, but maybe this is really it. But I'm Superwoman. I can handle the pain and stuff. So I called my midwife and I was like, I'm already having contractions every 10 minutes from, I think almost, because it was like 10 in the evening by then I called her. Since this morning, and maybe I'm dilated, can you come over, let's see. And she was like, yeah, but it sound like you sound really chill. I'm like, yeah, but I do feel chill and blah blah. But they come every 10, like sometimes even every 7 minutes. So she's like, oh, well, that's weird. Well, I'll come over and we'll check. Well, by the time she got here, it was like an hour and a half later, and nothing. She was like, oh yeah, these are just pre-contractions, nothing bad, nothing, like this is not it. By the moment you cannot like talk anymore, because when I had the contractions I couldn't talk. And the next morning the pain got worse. It came faster, not every 10 to 7 minutes, but they came like every 6 to 8. So she told me if it's like this tonight, call me again. Okay, now whole day went by, nothing ever changed except the pain got worse, time was faster, but it's not dilated. Like, come on, I was so tired because I couldn't sleep, of course, because it came like so regular. Andrew, when I told him Sunday night, like when he came from work, I was like, I'm having contractions, I think, because I got so much pain. His face was really like Joker. Like you could see his smile from ear to ear, and he would look at me every time I had pain. He would look at me like, yeah, now. I got quite irritated by that, I can tell you. But yeah, I called Monday evening, and my midwife came, and she was like, like this is weird, because actually by the time like now, you needed to have your child in your arms, because it's already been over 24 hours. And the pain got worse. She could see the pain got worse. Not dilated. So I was quite frustrated, I can tell you, because I was really tired. Like really tired. And so she told me, like, if this is the case still tomorrow, we might have to go to the hospital and maybe induce you or whatever, because we have to check with the doctor to see what's going on then. But her heartbeat was regular. Like she was happy. She was like, I'm chill. It's cold outside. I'm gonna be in here for a while. The whole night I couldn't sleep. I had pains, and the pain got worse and worse, and it came faster and faster. So Monday morning, the pain got really worse, and I told my boyfriend, like, I'm telling you, no, Tuesday morning I was done. Sorry. The pain was so bad. I was like, if this is not being like the pains, the contractions you have when you dilate, then there's something wrong. Because this like I could feel the difference. But by the time on Tuesday, I was like 48 hours of pre-contraction. My body was tired. But okay, I called my midwife again. Then she came in at 9 in the morning. And yes, I was 3 centimeters dilated. Now I knew today is the day. Like it really was too much. No sleep, knowing that this was not it. Like that was the thing. I knew I still had a long way to go because I still I needed to be in labor. I need to get that baby out. But I was already tired, so I think that also fucked up my mind a little bit. While you were walking towards the car, I started crying, but I had contractions. So my mom was like, "Oh, is the pain that bad?" I was like, "No." Andrew was holding my arm, by the way, because I was having contractions while walking. And she was like, "Oh, is the pain that bad?" I was like, "No, it's not. It's just me realizing that this is the last time Andrew and I are gonna be just the two of us. We're gonna leave the house now with just the two of us and come back with 3, and it's gonna be always 3 from now on." And I was so emotional, like I could not stop crying. I was like, Okay, but okay, so we were in the hospital around 11:30. At 1:40, she checked again to see how much I was dilated. So it was 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. Only 5 centimeters. So she had to break my waters. So she put that little like thingy in without even telling me, by the way. I realized like I was having a contraction. She waited and then she popped, like you could really hear the thing like ish. And then the moment she took that thing out, I was having a storm of contractions. Like if you realize that she broke my water around 1:40, and she was born at 2:57 daytime. Like it went fast because I still had to go 5 centimeters dilation and labor. My body was quite confused, I think, because I was shaking like hell. I had back and leg contractions, so those were like, I think the worst. I think like I could not lay down, I could not stand, I could not crawl. The only place I was comfortable was on the toilet. No jokes. I did not even have to pee or to poop or whatever. I was just comfortable on the seat, like the perfect height. It was just like I just had the support on my butt cheeks, and everything else was open and free.
Kom op, dat kan jij. Zo. Goed zo.
I was so tired that when my contractions went and I had those 30 to 1 minute pause, 30 seconds to 1 minute pause, I just fell asleep like right away. You could actually see me like, And the moment it came up again, you see me. I grabbed my breath. Oh my God. She told me that I needed to lay down on the bed to see how much I was dilated, I could not even lay down on my back because the contractions were bad. I'm telling you, bad. So, well, she was checking, and I was indeed 10 centimeters. So she was like, yeah, you can push now. But I was kind of confused because I knew, because I had seen that I needed to have the, like, the real contractions when, like the push contraction. I don't know what it's called actually in English, but okay, I'm gonna do it my way. So I did not have those. I really knew I could push because she told me that I could push. So basically I did it on like my own power. I really think that my uterus, no, I don't know what it's called, but that whole thing down there was tight because I already had like over 48 hours of contractions, and it went way too fast basically, because within an hour and like 15 minutes I had those extra 5 centimeters dilation, and she was born. So my body was kind of confused, I think. But yeah.
Hey, Dinky! Goedemiddag!
Oh my.
Nou, ze is leuk!
Oh, ze is prachtig!
Oh shit! Dat was ook niet beter. Oh, mooi man, spanning mag er weer uit hoor. Papa, dat ik kan komen ook hebben. Ga je rijden?
At one point, I'm gonna tell you the truth. At one point, she was like halfway, but I felt everything. Like you could really feel everything. I was so like here, and she was here. And at one point, she told me like, "Yeah, relax, or don't push." And I felt her head going back in, and I was so stressed.
What are you doing?
I'm making my labor video, like the story.
Okay.
What you looking at? So I was so stressed. I was like, oh my god, no, I have to do it all over again. But then the midwife was like, no, you're fine, you're doing so well. You already made the way through, like open, so it will be easier now. It will not be as hard and blah, blah, blah. But she was right, it was not as hard. And then I needed to wait because her navel cord, it was one times around her neck. But then I had the real contraction. So my belly pushed her out, and my boyfriend actually catched her. My boyfriend catched her. How cute is that? I could not lay on the bed because at first when I was allowed to push, I was on my hands and knees on the bed because I thought that was chill. But at one point I got cramps in my butt cheeks and in my legs, so I needed to lay down because I wanted to be actually on the birth chair. I don't know what it's called, but that was way too low for me. So, and I could not lay on my back, so I had to lay on my side. So he needed to push my leg. He needed to hold my leg because my foot was on his chest. And the plan was him not being all like down there. He wanted to be here, but he had no choice. I'm telling you, his face was hilarious. But he was actually quite okay with it afterwards. It was just the first look. He was like, shit. But he did well. I'm so proud. He was the best support. I was a bitch. No, I was not. I was just in my zone. And you could not touch me. You could not talk to me if I had those contractions, then it's fine if I was fine. Like, but now we have this little beautiful baby girl. You guys will meet her soon. I just think she's still so young and fragile. I don't want her face to be out of the open yet. It will be soon, but like, you know, babies they change a lot in the first few months, so I want to keep that for her and us and not the world yet. So yeah, I hope you guys, let me know what you think about this labor story, because everyone has their own. And let me tell you, like, I'm not shocked, because I will do this again. I will have more children. He wants like 3 more. I'm like good with just 2 more or 1, like at least 1, if we're blessed to have more. So we'll see. But not yet. I want to wait 2 years. He wants to wait 1 year. So we'll have that discussion without the camera. But yeah, and I do experience it as something beautiful and not something horrific or something. So thank you. Let me know what you think. Like, this is one of the recordings that I forgot to do. So this is my last minute. Oh yeah. Well, my mom made videos. Super cute. They're not the best, but it's super cute, and I think it's fun to mix them into this. So yeah, enjoy the story and videos and stuff. Yeah.